Right, look, I'm going to tell you something that might sound a bit mad at first, but hear me out. What if I told you that the biggest thing standing between you and having strong, reliable erections isn't your age, isn't your testosterone levels, and it's not even stress. It's something far simpler than that, something you do every single day without even thinking about it. Something you probably take completely for granted. It's the way you drink water. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Water? Really, Doc? But stick with me here. I'm Dr. Hannah Collins, and I've been a urologist here in New Zealand for over 20 years. I've worked in hospitals from Auckland to Christchurch, and I've seen thousands of blokes walk through my door worried about their performance. And you know what? Most of them, especially the fellas over 40 or 50, are unknowingly sabotaging their own potency by making simple mistakes with something as basic as drinking water. For the worst part, they don't even realise they're doing it. Now, we're not just talking about drinking more water here. Now, this goes deeper than that. It's about drinking water intelligently. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to share with you 8 scientifically backed secrets that'll show you how to turn this simple beverage into one of the most powerful tools for your masculinity. These principles have already helped thousands of men regain their energy, their staying power, and their confidence. And they can make a real difference for you too, mate. But before we get into the how, you need to understand the why. Why does water have such a massive impact on your ability to get and maintain an erection? Let me break it down for you in plain English. An erection, at its core, is basically a hydraulic system. It happens when blood rushes into the spongy tissue of your penis, gets trapped there, and builds up pressure. No good blood flow, no firm erection. It's that simple, really. Now, here's the thing that most blokes don't realise. Your blood is over 90% water. When you don't have enough fluid in your system, here's what happens. First up, your blood gets thick. Think of it like golden syrup instead of water. Your heart has to work heaps harder to push it through the tiniest blood vessels, the capillaries. And mate, those tiny vessels are absolutely crucial for getting a proper erection. When your blood's too thick, it's like trying to push syrup through a straw. Not going to work well, is it? Second thing, your body goes into stress mode. When you're dehydrated, your body thinks there's an emergency. It's a survival response, hardwired into us from thousands of years ago. So what does it do? It cranks up your stress hormone, cortisol. And here's the kicker. High cortisol pushes your testosterone levels down. The balance shifts completely. Less testosterone means less drive, less energy, and weaker erections. It's a domino effect, really. Third, your body starts prioritizing. When you're running low on fluids, your body has to make tough decisions about where to send what little water it has. It focuses on the vital organs, your heart, brain, kidneys, all the stuff you need for basic survival. Everything else, things like your sex drive, muscle building, libido, all that gets pushed to the back of the queue. And that's when blokes start saying, "Oh, I'm just getting old. I'm tired all the time. I'm not what I used to be." But often, mate, it's nothing more than chronic dehydration that's been going on for months or even years. Right, so now that you understand why water matters so much, let me share with you the 8 secrets of intelligent hydration. These aren't just tips I've read in a textbook. These come from over 2 decades of working with real men dealing with real problems, and from the latest research coming out of universities around the world. Secret number 1. Sip slowly instead of sculling it all at once. Most blokes wait until they're absolutely parched, then they knock back a whole glass in one go. Problem is, your body can only absorb a certain amount at one time. The rest just rushes through your kidneys and ends up in the loo. Much better to have a few small sips every 15 to 20 minutes throughout the day. That way, your fluid levels stay stable and your cells can actually use the water instead of just flushing it straight through. Think of it like watering a garden. You don't just dump a bucket on it once a day. You give it a steady, gentle watering. Yeah? Secret number 2. Drink proactively, not reactively. Here's something that surprises most people. Thirst is not a signal that it's time to drink. Nah, mate. Thirst is already an emergency signal. By the time you feel thirsty, you're already dehydrated. Your body's basically screaming at you, "Oi, we needed water ages ago," so don't wait until you're gasping. Keep a bottle handy, one of those reusable ones that Kiwis love, and take regular sips throughout the day even when you don't feel thirsty. Make it a habit, like checking your phone or having your morning flat white. Secret number 3. Temperature matters more than you think. I know. After a hard day's work, or after mowing the lawns, nothing seems better than an ice-cold glass of water, eh? But here's the thing. Freezing cold water actually slows down your digestion and temporarily constricts your blood vessels. Not ideal when you're trying to improve blood flow, right? Room temperature or slightly warm water gets absorbed much faster and works more harmoniously with your body. Your system doesn't have to waste energy warming it up before it can use it. So, yeah, lukewarm might not be as refreshing, but it's heaps more effective. Secret number 4, and this one might sound a bit odd, but trust me on this. Sit down when you drink. Yes, I'm serious. When you're sitting, your body's in what we call rest and digest mode. Your nervous system is set up for absorption and processing. When you're standing or walking around, your body's more in stress mode, ready for action. That's not the best state for absorbing water efficiently. So when you're having a proper drink, especially in the morning or with your meals, take a seat. Give your body the best chance to actually use that water properly. Secret number 5 is what I call the 30-minute rule around meals. Heaps of blokes drink big glasses of water right while they're eating their dinner. Seems harmless, right? Wrong. Drinking too much during meals dilutes your stomach acid, which slows down digestion. You want that acid nice and strong to break down your food properly. The optimal approach is to drink about 30 minutes before your meal. Then wait at least 30 minutes after eating before you drink more. This gives your body the best shot at digesting your kai properly and extracting all those nutrients you need for good testosterone production. Secret number 6 is avoiding what I call the diuretic trap. Coffee, black tea, alcohol, all these beverages are diuretic, which is just a fancy way of saying they make you pee more. They actually pull more fluid out of your body than they put in. Now, I'm not saying you have to give up your morning long black or your beer after a game of footy. Nah, that'd be un-Kiwi of me, wouldn't it? But here's the rule. For every cup of coffee or glass of beer, have an extra glass of water to balance it out. Simple as that. If you have 3 coffees a day, that's 3 extra glasses of water you need. Keep that balance sorted and you'll be sweet. Secret number 7. Electrolytes in the morning. After 7 or 8 hours of sleep, you're automatically dehydrated. You've been breathing, maybe sweating a bit, and you haven't had a drop to drink. Your first glass of water in the morning is crucial. But here's the trick. Add a tiny pinch of proper salt to it. Not your regular table salt. That stuff's rubbish. I'm talking about good quality sea salt, or Himalayan pink salt. The minerals in that salt help pull the water deep into your cells where it's actually needed, instead of just running through you. Just a small pinch, mind you. We're not making seawater here. You shouldn't really taste it. But that little bit of salt makes a huge difference in how well your body absorbs and uses that morning hydration. Secret number 8 is about boosting your nitric oxide. Now, nitric oxide, or NO as we call it in the medical world, is absolutely crucial for erections. It's the molecule that tells your blood vessels to relax and widen, allowing blood to flow freely into your penis. Without enough nitric oxide, you're fighting an uphill battle. Here's a simple breathing technique you can do right now that'll increase your nitric oxide production. It's dead easy. Breathe in deeply through your nose for 4 counts. Hold it for a moment. Then breathe out slowly through your nose for 6 counts. Do that 5 times while you're drinking your first glass of water in the morning. The slow nasal breathing stimulates nitric oxide production in your sinuses and gets it circulating through your body. Costs nothing, takes less than a minute, and makes a real difference. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. This all sounds good in theory, Doc, but does it actually work in real life? Let me tell you about a patient of mine. I'll call him Tom, though that's not his real name, obviously. Tom was 74, a retired farmer from down Southland way. Tough as old boots, still working on his property every day, but disappointed with his performance in the bedroom. He reckoned it was just age catching up with him. But when I sat down with Tom and went through his daily routine, I spotted the problem straight away. The bloke was barely drinking any water at all. He'd start his day with 2 strong cups of tea, sweet as. Then he'd be out working on the farm all morning, without a drink. When he finally did have water, it'd be freezing cold straight from the tank, and he'd scull a whole jug in one go, because he was that parched. In the evening, he'd have a couple of beers with dinner. Classic Kiwi farmer, really, but absolutely terrible for hydration. I got Tom to make some changes. Nothing drastic, just implementing these 8 principles we've talked about. He started his mornings with a glass of warm water and a pinch of sea salt. He kept a water bottle with him on the farm and took small sips throughout the day. He switched to room temperature water. He did the breathing exercises I taught him. He started sitting down for a proper drink instead of standing at the sink, and he matched his tea and beer intake with extra water. Within a fortnight, Tom noticed he was thinking clearer. Within a month, he was waking up with more energy. And the erections? Yeah, they came back stronger than they'd been in years. He told me it was like someone had flicked a switch. His wife was pretty chuffed too, I can tell you that. And the thing is, Tom didn't take any pills, didn't buy any expensive supplements, didn't make any massive lifestyle changes. He just learned how to drink water properly. Look, I've been doing this job for over 20 years now, and I've seen all sorts of fancy treatments and expensive therapies. But you know what? The blokes who make the biggest improvements are often the ones who master the fundamentals first. And hydration is about as fundamental as it gets. Your body is roughly 60% water. Your blood is 90% water. Water is involved in literally every single process in your body, from hormone production to nerve signals to blood flow. Get your hydration right, and everything else works better. Here's the truth about vitality as you get older, fellas. It doesn't come from expensive medications or miracle supplements or the latest fad diet. Nah, it comes from getting the simple, basic things right. Things we do every single day, but often do wrong without even realizing it. Water isn't just some boring beverage you drink when you're thirsty. It's fuel, it's regeneration, it's vitality, it's performance. When you adjust your drinking habits intelligently, using these 8 secrets, you'll notice your body thanking you with more energy, clearer thinking, and erections that feel powerful and natural again. Now, I know some of you might be dealing with other health issues that affect your performance. Diabetes, heart disease, high blood pressure, medications that have side effects. All these things can play a role too. And if that's you, mate, you need to work with your doctor on those specific issues. I'm not saying water is a magic cure-all for every problem. But what I am saying is that proper hydration is foundational. It's like the base of a house. If your foundation's crook, nothing else you build on top of it is gonna stand up properly. Get your hydration sorted first, and everything else becomes easier. Let me give you a practical plan you can start today. Right now, actually. As soon as you finish watching this video, I want you to do something for me. Go to your kitchen, fill a glass with room temperature water. Add a tiny pinch of good quality salt. Sit down properly and drink it slowly while doing 5 rounds of that breathing exercise I taught you. 4 counts in through the nose. Hold. 6 counts out through the nose. That's your first step. That's you taking action right now, not tomorrow, not next week, but today. Then for the rest of today and going forward, keep a water bottle with you. Not in the car, not in the other room, but actually with you. Take a few sips every 15 to 20 minutes. Before you feel thirsty, don't wait for your body to send out emergency signals. Be proactive about it. When you have your morning coffee or your afternoon beer, pour yourself an equal amount of water to go with it. Before your meals, have a glass of water. Then wait 30 minutes after eating before drinking more. These aren't hard things to do. They don't cost money. They don't take much time, but the impact they'll have on your energy, your vitality, and your performance in the bedroom, that impact is massive. One more thing I want to mention, and this is important. Some of you watching this might be on medications that affect how your body handles fluids. Things like diuretics for blood pressure, or other medications that impact your kidneys. If that's you, you need to chat with your GP before making major changes to your water intake. I'm giving general advice here that works for most blokes, but you've got to be sensible about your own specific situation. Yeah? For everyone else, though, there's no reason not to start implementing these principles today. You've got nothing to lose and potentially everything to gain. Better energy, better focus, better performance, and all from something as simple as learning to drink water properly. That's what I love about this approach. It's not complicated, it's not expensive, it's not time-consuming, it's just smart. It's taking something you already do every day and doing it better. Right, so that's your mission. Start today with that first glass of properly prepared water. Do the breathing exercises. Keep sipping throughout the day. Match your coffee and alcohol with extra water. Sit when you drink. Avoid ice-cold water. Follow the 30-minute rule around meals and add that pinch of quality salt to your morning water. These 8 secrets have the power to transform how you feel and how you perform. Before I let you go, I want you to do something else for me. Think about the blokes in your life who might benefit from hearing this. Your mates, your brothers, your sons even. Erectile function and male vitality Aren't things us Kiwi blokes talk about much, eh? We tend to just suffer in silence, hoping the problem goes away on its own. But it doesn't have to be that way. Share this video with someone who needs to hear it. You might be helping them more than you know. And hey, I'm keen to hear from you. Comment down below and tell me which of these 8 secrets surprised you the most. Or tell me which mistake you've been making. Have you been waiting until you're gasping before drinking? Sculling ice-cold water after work? Drinking huge amounts right before bed? Whatever it is, share it in the comments. You'll probably find heaps of other blokes admitting to the same thing. We're all in this together, mate. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss my next video. Coming up next, I'm going to share with you 5 foods that absolutely destroy your testosterone and 5 foods that boost it naturally. Trust me, some of these are going to surprise you. Foods you probably eat every day thinking they're healthy, but they're actually working against you. You don't want to miss that one. Right then, that's me done for today. Remember, you're not old, you're not past it, and there's nothing wrong with you that can't be improved with the right approach. Start with water, master the basics, and watch how everything else falls into place. Take care of yourselves, fellas. Kia kaha, stay strong.